Hello again, and welcome back to Granny Dorothy Visits. Today's topic is to heal through the power of love. And the first reading from Everyday Wisdom, Wayne Dyer, he said, "Whatever the question, love is the answer." And the next reading from Julia Cameron's Blessings. The quote at the top of the page is from Martha Graham. "There is a vitality, a life force, an energy, a quickening that is translated through you into action. And because there is only one of you in all time, this expression is unique. And if you block it, it will never exist through any other medium and will be lost." The title of this is "The Breath of Spirit Breathes Through Me." I am a unique conduit for the good of the universe to flow into the world. As I listen and respond to my inner guidance, I bring to the world originality and opportunity. I have a unique healing presence which blesses those who know me. As I open my heart to being true to my own nature, I provide for others a personal and providential medicine. We do not interact by mistake. I am placed where I am and with whom I am for many important reasons. As I become more fully myself, my individual personality brings specific gifts to those who surround me. As I open myself to unfolding my own inner gifts, the gifts of my nature grace others in outward and material ways. My presence in this world is important. My attitudes and actions have importance. As I choose to be a healing and creative presence, I am a balm for a troubled world. The grace of Spirit touches me, and through me touches all I encounter. And the last reading is from Dr. Gladys McGarry's The Well-Lived Life. Giving love to others. As a child, I received a strong education in giving love. My parents loved us well, and I credit them with teaching me to receive love by showing me my individual worth. That was part of their greater goal in life, to heal through the power of love. My parents were devout Presbyterians who understood Jesus' message to be all about love. Today, I realize that people have interpreted and misinterpreted Christianity in a variety of ways. When truly aligned with ideals of charity and healing, missionary work is a beautiful thing, but it has also been used in ways that caused harm. Anything can be used or misused. Religion is no exception. In the case of my parents, I truly believe that they used their faith rightfully. The basis of it was their commitment to love. One evening, back in our home, after some months in the field, my mother was working at her typewriter. She spent hours with that heavy contraption, lugging it from camp to camp. Like me, my father struggled with reading and writing, so my mother had taken on the task of sending letters back to the Presbyterian mission to account for the work they were carrying out with church funds. That evening, instead of the regular flurry of keystrokes, I heard her start and stop many times. Finally, my father knocked on the door of the study. She indicated that he could enter, and as he did, he left the door open ajar, just enough for me to overhear their conversation. My mother sighed as she noted their low conversion rate. Part of their work was to convert the local people who were mostly Hindu, to Christianity and to baptize them. Yet my parents never focused on that piece of the work. It wasn't where they put their energy. My father responded by listing some of their most recent accomplishments in healing wounds and curing illnesses, reminding my mother of the important work they were doing. They treated many people who had never received medical care in their lives. They walked right into leper colonies. They offered touch to those who had been told they were untouchable. They did so because they were called to spread their own version of the gospel. Touch was fundamental in their understanding of medicine, as it is in mine. They healed with their love and their hands, just as their beloved Bible stories said that Jesus had done. Next to the study door, I listened as my father counseled my mother, naming a few of the wonderful people they had helped over the course of the last month, and recounting their ailments, extracting a painful rotten tooth, resetting a poorly healed bone, treating a child's infection. "We're doing the work, Beth," he said. "I suppose so," my mother mused. "We may not have the numbers, but we're doing the work." My parents spent the majority of their years serving patients in India, and they both lived long, happy, fully juiced lives. In fact, it was hard even to mourn their deaths because their very lives had felt like a celebration. I missed them, but I wasn't sad for them. In fully loving, they had fully lived. The way my parents treated their patients had an important influence on me, not only in my medical career, but in the way I have always treated human beings my entire life. They taught me to love absolutely everyone. Now, I want to be clear that loving everyone doesn't mean that we have to agree with everyone. It doesn't mean that we approve of everything everyone does, or that we necessarily want to spend a lot of time with them. Loving is an energy that goes beyond liking. There were plenty of patients whom I struggled to like, and I'm sure the same was true of my parents with the patients they treated. But if I can't love someone, I consider it my problem, not the other person's. So I'd find a way to love them anyway. I'd work to find any small thing I had in common with them. Maybe we both loved our kids, or we both enjoyed the desert landscape. If I couldn't find that, I'd look for anything I liked about them, no matter how trivial. Perhaps I liked their hairdo, or the way they hugged. I've found time and time again that my love wants to grow. I just need to build it a trellis it can grow along. Loving is just letting the energy flow into and out of the heart freely, without stopping it. Seen this way, loving is a key part of our health and well-being. It's essential. I love that. That's so true. Love is amazing what it can accomplish, and it's so important to the health of each one of us and everybody around us, because they feel that special love. And of course, isn't that what God is? Love. So I hope you have a fabulous week, and I send you my love. Till next week. Bye for now.